Hi, in this video, I want to discuss how to calculate for late, undertime, and absences in HR Tech. First, let us define what is late, undertime, and absence in HR Tech. So late is actually the difference between the actual time in and scheduled time in. So if your time in is more than the scheduled time in, so therefore you are considered late. Like for example, if your scheduled time in is 8 and your actual time in is 8:20, then you'll be considered late. But of course, the system will also consider the grace period, which is actually specified in your schedule. So to know more about that, you need to watch the video regarding schedule. Okay, so if it is within the grace period, then you are not considered late. Now, regarding undertime is the difference between actual timeout and scheduled timeout. So it means if your timeout is before the scheduled timeout, your actual timeout is before the scheduled timeout, then it is considered undertime. For example, if your scheduled timeout should be 5 p.m. and your timeout is, let's say, 4 p.m., then it is considered as an undertime. Now, absence means employee has no time in or did not report for work on that day. Now, there are conditions for being absent. So, number one, of course, employees should not have any time in. And then on that day, it is not a rest day. And also, it's a holiday, and then employee is not required to work during holiday, because even though if it's a holiday but if the employee is required to work during holiday, then he will still be considered absent on that day. And then of course there should not be approved paid leave on that day that is without time in. Now let's go back to the timesheet. So for late, as you can see here, there is a late of 0.33. That's because the scheduled time in is 8 a.m. but the actual time in is 8:20. So there's a late of 20 minutes. So that's why there's a late of 0.33. And also, please notice that it is also deducted from your attendance hours. So your attendance hour is not 8 hours anymore, but rather 7.67, because late is already deducted. And then there are some late that are 4 hours. Okay. By the way, I would like to mention that late is not minutes. Okay. This late is actually hours. So you can see here that there is a late of 4 hours. If you will see the schedule, it is 8 a.m. and the actual time in is 11 a.m. So this is actually 3 hours. But then the late here is already 4 hours, so it means it's considered half day. That's because of the setting in the schedule, wherein if it is 3 hours or more, it is already considered as a half day. There is a minimum number of minutes that is considered half day. So therefore here, it is half day, and then the attendance is now 4 only. Okay, so that is for late. Now regarding the undertime, so let's look for undertime now. For undertime, here, there is an undertime of 0.17 hours. That's because the scheduled timeout is 5 p.m. but the actual timeout is 4:50. So there is an undertime of 10 minutes. So that's why here it is 0.17 undertime, and then it's also deducted from the actual attendance, which is 7.83 only. It's not 8 hours anymore. So same thing with the late. There is also considered half day. Like here, the scheduled timeout is 5 p.m. but your actual timeout is 1 p.m. So therefore, it's considered as a half day, although it's only 3 hours. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I mean, late and undertime are almost the same. They are just on the opposite side. Late is for time in and undertime is for time out. Now regarding the absence, as I said, there are qualification. Like here, it's absent because there is no time in here, and it is not a rest day. But if it is a rest day here, like for example here, it's a rest day. It's a Sunday, and it's a rest day, and there is no sheep. So it's not considered absent. Okay, but here it is absent. Okay, so that's how easy it is to calculate late, undertime, and absence in HR Tech. So if you have any question, please put it on the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.